Hello, this is Emma Conley-Barklam of EmmaLiveYoga, and welcome to this Yoga Quickie hip opener journey towards Bakasana, or the crow pose. So this journey will involve mobilizing, warming through the joints, connecting with the breath. There'll be a number of different options, so some of the options may feel a bit advanced for you. That's okay, it's fine to take any of the previous options. Remember, this is a journey, and the main thing is that you breathe, stay happy, and feel that you're creating some space in the hips. So enjoy your practice, and namaste.
So coming to comfortable seated position or Sukhasana, hands to Anjali Mudra as you set your intention for your practice. Breathing deeply, sitting tall, and now coming to laying on the back as we do thread the needle. So crossing the right leg over the left. On the exhale, draw the knee into the chest, taking hold of the back of the thigh or the shin, and just beginning to rock gently from side to side. Keeping the toes active towards the shins, relaxing the shoulders. And then rolling over to the left side as you stretch your arms out at shoulder height, palms open, gazing to the right side as we work into this Pavrita twist. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, release the sole of the left foot, and now sitting up tall, slide the left leg out and just begin to butterfly wing the right knee and taking the hands behind you for support. From here you might bend the left knee in and bring the left foot closer and hold a static hip stretch. Another option is to cup the top leg in the elbow joints and slide the left leg out, sitting nice and tall as you press out of the sitting bones. From here you might begin to rock the leg from side to side as we work a little deeper into the hip, but fine to stay with any of the earlier options. So from here we're coming to a wide angle pigeon, so right leg goes forward, left leg back. If you need to stretch the left leg out as an alternative, that's fine. Yin Yang pigeon, so on the inhale, lifting the heart space as you open. Exhaling to fold. Inhale is the Yang action, exhale is the Yin. You might continue like this or hold static hip stretch, taking the arms to wherever you need them to be. Breathing deeply into the corners of the hips. And coming back to the upright, plant the right hand, and on the exhale you might bring the left hand to the sacrum or float it all the way up towards the sky. Another option is to hook the arm around the back, taking hold of the inner thigh, rolling the left shoulder back, deepening the breath into this pigeon twist. Lifting through the crown of the head and coming back to center, take that left leg all the way over as we come to modified Gomukhasana legs. So sitting nice and tall here. Fine to stretch the right leg out as an alternative. To make it stronger, you might lift forward, stack the knees, coming to full Gomukhasana. Another option on the exhale is to fold over those knees. This is much stronger, so see where you need to be. Stay with ahimsa, respect, kindness to the body. Inhale to come up, exhale. And now we come back to laying as we change sides. So now crossing the left ankle over for thread the needle. On the exhale, drawing the leg in. Again, back of thigh or maybe the shin. Active toes as you begin to rock from side to side. Keep the prana flowing through the practice. From here, rolling all the way over to the right side. Stretch the arms out at shoulder height, palms open as you look to the left. Breathing into this spinal rotation. Coming back to center on the inhale, exhale, lifting to seated as you slide the right leg out and beginning to butterfly wing the left knee this time. You might stay with this. Next option is to bring in the right leg and to sit up tall. Next option is to cup the top leg, slide the right leg out. Staying with the breath. You might begin a rocking action, rocking the baby. And from here, again, we transition to wide angle pigeon, left leg forward, right leg back. Inhale to lift, exhale to fold. And continuing, so hands are planted about shoulder distance apart, up on the fingertips, creating some space between the ears and the shoulders, and keeping this as deep or as shallow as you wish. You might stay low and hold static pigeon stretch. Again, check in with how your hips feel. Might be different on this side. Inhaling to come back up, exhaling, right hand to the sacrum or float the right arm up. Dristi, you might gaze towards the thumb or just to the side. In the pigeon twist, extension is to wrap the right arm all the way around. Maybe hook the fingers around the inner thigh. See what's doable. And then unraveling this twist on the exhale and stepping the right leg all the way over. Modified Gomukhasana, sitting tall as you hold the shin. Option 2 is to lean forward, stack the knees, then to sit back in full Gomukhasana legs. If this is too much, no, you might use a support underneath the sitting bones. Final option is to fold on the exhale over both legs. Lead in with the heart. Inhale to come back up. Exhale, releasing the legs and just slide them out in front of you for some ankle rotations. Twice in both directions. You may get a few extra clicks from the work we've been doing to open the hips. From here, rolling forward to an all fours position and coming to Anjaneyasana, both hands planted to the left side. So wide angle, juicy Anjaneyasana, beginning to circle here. So inhale to come forward and exhale to circle back. You might need to plant your hands on a block, that's fine. Use whatever support you need, and then changing direction, exhaling back, inhale to circle forward, working into the nooks and crannies of the hip joints. From here, you might come to a static hip opener, bringing the forearms to a block or to your mat. And from here, keeping the left forearm down or the left hand down, bring the right hand to the sacrum. To work into a lizard variation, circling the right arm forward, you might take this arm underneath the right leg and hinge forward as we come to preparation towards lizard posture. If this is too much, just keep the sole of the foot on the floor. Stay in juicy Anjaneyasana. Taking the leg back and coming down into Balasana. On the exhale, relax the shoulders. Take a few moments to reconnect with your intention here. And now coming forward on the inhale, step through with the left leg. Exhale, both hands to the right side. As we begin that circling action once again, finding the rhythm of the breath. Pausing to change direction, exhaling to circle back, inhaling forward. You might stay with this. Option number 2 is to bring the forearms to your support or to your mat. Deeper hip stretch. Option number 3 is to bring the right forearm down as you bring the left hand to the sacrum, rolling that left shoulder back as you gaze straight to the floor. So yin variation. And then circle the left arm round. You might bring it underneath the left leg. Wildcat option is to slide out into a lizard prep, up onto the toes and the heel. If this is too much, stay with the previous options. Keep breathing. And from here, unraveling as we ease back into Balasana, finding some sukham, some comfort in this posture. And from here, slide the hands forward, clasping the hands. Exhale, take the right leg back. Inhale, exhale, frog's leg to the right side. Inhale, stretch back the left. Exhale, frog's leg, knee towards the forearm, taking the leg back. So some core work here. This is too much to lift forward, then just bring the knee to the floor as an alternative. This is a static hold to the right side. This is the extension. You might stay dynamic, going back and forth. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale, squeeze in those abdominals. Left knee in the direction of the forearm, active toes. Then inhale to take the leg back and exhale. From here, slide the hands towards you as you lift to high kneeling. Exhale, circle the arms back. Inhale to lift. Exhale to circle, opening out the shoulders, opening the heart space until we come to supported Ustrasana. Hands into the sacrum, lift the gaze, lift the heart space, tuck the toes under if that's suitable for your knees. And then sinking back, circle the arms forward as we transition to Malasana, garland pose. If you need to be higher up for this, that's fine. And coming to Bakasana preparation, bring the hands forward, introduce some weight into the hands, maybe lift up the feet behind you, hug those inner knees to the outer arms as you draw in the abdominals, look forward, and transition back to Malasana, keeping the knees wide. Having that focus on opening the hips. From here, drop the third eye space towards the fingertips. Ajna chakra, connecting with this space of inner seeing. From here, inhale, circle the arms back, exhale, and you might try a fancy jump down to seated or just come down. And then rolling back as we come to some hip rotations. Inhale the knees towards, exhale apart and away. 4 rounds here. And from here, coming to half laughing baby pose, take hold of the ankles or double finger loop the big toes. Lift the soles of the feet towards the sky as you hold static, drawing the knees towards the armpits. From here, bring the legs down, soles of the feet together. Supta Baddha Konasana as you bring the hands into Yoni Mudra at the pelvis. Thumbs and first fingers connect as you create that triangle, and then sliding into rest position of choice. I'm in Savasana, but you might prefer to keep your knees bent, soles of the feet on the floor, and take a big breath here to let go of the body entirely. As we let go of Annamaya kosha, beginning to drift into the realms of the subtle body. Read to you a quotation from the Prashna Upanishad, which means breath of life. The sun gives light and life to all who live, east and west, north and south, above, below. It is the prana of the universe. So now deepening the breath, bringing some movements to fingers and toes. Moving the head from side to side and taking a full body stretch when you're ready to. And the exhale, drawing the knees into the chest and rolling off to the moon side of the body, the left side. Breathing into the dominant right nostril as you come slowly through to comfortable seated. Bringing the hands back to Anjali Mudra, returning to your intention as we give thanks for our health and our practice. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed this hip opening session. If you did, press the like button. Hope to see you soon. Enjoy your day.